Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I know it's been busy here lately, but unfortunately that's how freaking corrupt it is here. Yeah, we've been investigating, there's a lady at Charlotte County Sheriff who's called an intelligence analyst. Basically, apparently Charlotte County Sheriff is already like the CIA, NSA, and etc. And they supposedly need somebody that's called this here because it's so bad here. I mean, it's like, wow, we're like, I don't know what to say. Anyways, this person, Susan Edwards, illegally looked up me and many others, looked up COPWATCH. Anybody who fights corruption here against the sheriff, police, or government is being investigated by her. When you find out you're being investigated by her in the David system, she is literally putting it, you have to list the reason why, under criminal investigation. And so we've been finding out some really interesting stuff here. You know, we said, well, since you're investigating us, we investigated her. You have the right. It's called FOIA, and it's called Sunshine Law. FOIA, Freedom of Information Act. You can literally do it through email. I highly recommend everybody does it everywhere, period. You have the right, use it. If you don't check their power, you give them unlimited power, and then comes corruption, and that is exactly what's been happening here. So we got her file. We find out she is a ex Miami cop. She left when she left the job. She was at $100,000 a year pay. Oh my God! So now there's another reason why to defund them, because they're ripping you off not only by being road pirates, but with unrealistic pay, benefits, and retirement. So apparently she was bored. She came here. Now she's the intelligence analyst, and we looked up her. File and IA reports, and then we've come to find out they lied about the IA reports. They said that she has no internal investigations against her, and that is a lie. We've seen other videos that I've done where, yes, we did turn her into internal investigations, because they said there was no reason for her to look us up, to look me up. And they sent me the internal investigations that said she is not under investigation, which, like I said, is a lie. We have the document. They are investigating her. And, in fact, they just sent me another email still lying that she's not under investigation. And I have even more emails that show she was under investigation to find out why she looked me up. The email that they sent me was, they said that we found that she did nothing wrong. She did not share it with anybody, but at the same time they freaking admitted that she looked me up, and you have to have probable cause. You can't just freaking use David as a freaking Google, period. That's why they made laws, because they were abusing the living piss out of it before in the past. I'm showing you this because this is some of the progress that we're making on the investigation on her. So she's busted. She illegally looked me up. Everybody else that we're finding out she illegally looked up is going to be doing the same thing I am, filing with internal investigations. And so we wanted to find out what is her job description. And what I wanted to try to find out is what programs is she using. And the job description is huge. That's coming up. And yeah, it's insane. It's like, is this like Nazi Germany, Cuba, North Korea? I don't get it. She needs to be investigated for investigating. And it speaks up about Charlotte County. See, so this is not Nazi. So you see, that's what I sent. So here we go. She is busted, and I'm waiting to find out what her punishment's going to be. And I'm still waiting also too to see that letter that is in her file that says that she has been investigated by internal investigations. Because if you are investigated by internal investigations, even if they find that there's nothing wrong, which there is something wrong, she illegally looked me up, it goes in your file. So we're still waiting to get verification of that. We're already taking Robert Tuck to court. He illegally looked me up. Some of you that follow the channel, he illegally looked me up, and yeah, that's going to go to court. You can sue for this. And that's why they made it so you can sue, so you didn't have people like this doing stupid stuff. So yeah, her job description is insane, man. Law and criminal investigations, intelligence technician. The intelligence conjunction is crime analyst to bridge relevant data collections, cohesive applications strategically that become equating with criminal agents, generational, familial, business connections, enterprises. See, so it's like, wow, really? Just because we fight corruption, I'm a criminal organization? Work involves duties and support under a supervised intelligence unit. This position is considered non-essential under the CSO emergency plan. So, I mean, the job functions, look at this, is insane. I can't even read this because I'm not a good reader. If I could convert this to a reader, I would. But as you see, it's in front of your screen here a second. You can read it yourself. It's researching, dissemination, maintains security criminal record, contact them consults, receives requests, establishes, exchanges research, provide agency internal, trains, instructs, issues, modifies, deletes, various, attends meetings, reassigns, solicits, responds. Unbelievable. We also asked, we know the date that she looked me up. We asked for the emails before that date and after that date. And the reason why I'm not paying for that yet is because Charlotte County Sheriff is also ripping us off. They're overcharging us for documents. To get her file, for personnel file, was 150 pages. They wanted to charge $40. It's like they got a just one sheet page where it's just like automatically charge you $40. That is illegal. You can also sue for that. And I literally made a video which showed it's literally the same. It's like the same page. Where they charge you $40. Like they charge for Robert Tuck. We got his emails before and after. 1,500 emails. They charge us $40. It was literally the same page. It's like just put a different case number on it. And then to get her emails, Susan Edwards, they wanted to charge the same. I'm like, this has got to stop. So there's a FOIA request in right now to get a breakdown of who, what, why, and where, how many pages, how much redaction. By the way, on Robert Tuck, we couldn't investigate him because for the first time ever, it was the most redaction I've ever seen in my life. 85+% of his 1,500 pages were redacted, blacked out. It was insane. So how do I find out if I'm under investigation what he's saying if he just blacked everything out? Jesus Christ. So apparently we are in Nazi Germany. It is back. It's called Charlotte County, Florida. And like you've seen here, you're reading, this is insane, all the stuff that this job entails. Like I said, we were hoping to find more detailed names of programs that they're using. Modern complex, modern police, record keeping, development maintenance, supervisors, community faculty. I'm like, wow. Like I said, if I convert this to a reader, I would. So that's why I'm sitting here a second talking about it. The list is huge. Education, yep. So yeah, she's an ex-cop that left at $100,000. Do you imagine what their retirement system is over there? You do know multiple cities and states have went bankrupt from them ripping you off. So now, like I said, are they road pirates stealing money from you? They're stealing from you with unrealistic, unsustainable pay benefits in retirement. Copy machine, fax, phone, projector. So this is it. This is your job description for Nazi Germany intelligence analyst who's been busted for illegally looking COPWATCH up, and many other people here that fight corruption. And they won't put her in her file. They have not sent me what her punishment is. We can sue for this, so she can be added to the list. So sheeple, I'm just letting you people, you guys need to wake up. If you don't fight back, it is only going to get worse. And it is already worse. Period. So, what do you think?
Hey, Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done... for life hating so much. Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before,
Sheriff's getting a little too pushy. You work for us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.